What is up, bros and broettes? I'm Inkslasher, and welcome to another episode of Black Ops 3 5 Things. This is a series where we look at the smaller, intricate details of Black Ops 3 and try to find out some things that are just overall new, and sometimes things you didn't even think were possible. Today we're going to be looking at 5 things in Black Ops 3, and a couple of them are actually taken from the comments in last week's video. So, if you have anything that you'd like me to try out or you think is true, then you can leave it down in the comment section below, and you never know, it might just be featured on a future episode of 5 Things. But guys, if you enjoy the series of Black Ops 3 5 Things and want to see more, the way to show me is by leaving a like rating. Let's see if we can get this video over 5,000 likes. That would be absolutely amazing. But without further ado, I've got a ton of great things to show you this week, so let's get into it. So a couple of weeks ago I was talking about the Battle Mechs on the map Rupture, and I was kind of showing you guys that before Rupture was a map, the Battle Mechs were actually hidden on the map Metro. Now they were hidden on the map Metro, but that's not the only place they were hidden in Black Ops 3 multiplayer. Also, if you were to choose Ruin on the Specialist character selection screen, in the background you can actually see a Battle Mech, the same ones that you can use on the map Rupture, in the background of the Specialist selection menu. So I thought that was pretty cool, just that they hid it in there even before they put those into multiplayer. The other question I got a ton from the comment section in the last video was about EMPs versus the Battle Mechs, and it's very, very simple. The EMPs do absolutely no damage to the Battle Mech. However, what they do is just temporarily disable your HUD. That is it. You can still move and shoot in the Battle Mech, you simply don't have a HUD. That is the only thing the EMP grenade does to someone in the Battle Mech. Another thing I wanted to try with the Battle Mech had to do with Firebreak. A lot of the time in the past we've tried Firebreak's Heat Wave ability against various types of rockets, something like the Dart Drone or the Hellstorm missile, so we wanted to try it against the Battle Mech's rockets, and with the Battle Mech rocket, you could 100% block the rocket. Now the thing with this is if you used it too late, the explosion from the rocket would actually kill you. So the way you had to do this is you actually had to explode the rocket a pretty good distance away from yourself. So it was actually easier to use the Heat Wave ability when that rocket was further away from you. That was the best way to explode it. Now from there, the next thing we wanted to try was the Heat Wave ability against the Mothership's rocket, because the way the Mothership rocket works is it actually shoots 4 rockets at you at one time. So what we found, we tested this several times, and what we found every single time is that when we use the Heat Wave would actually only explode 1 of the 4 rockets, so the other 3 would hit you and definitely kill you. Now, this could happen for a couple of reasons. The first idea is that the Heat Wave itself is only eligible to destroy 1 rocket at a time, but I think what's even more likely is that when the rockets fire out of the Mothership, they kind of come at separate times. 2 of the rockets come at the same time, and then the other 2 are kind of just a little bit staggered, as you can see here, and I think because of that it causes them to kind of hit the Heat Wave at separate times, and that might be why. But definitely, without a shadow of a doubt, whenever you use that Heat Wave to destroy the Hellstorm missile's rockets, it's only going to destroy 1 of the 4, so really, there's no point in even trying. The next thing I wanted to look into had to do with Psychosis. So with the Psychosis ability, what happens is you have 3 kind of holograms that just kind of start copying what you're doing and kind of sprint in separate directions. But the idea is, if you're playing an objective game mode, what happens if, let's say, you are carrying the uplink? And the basic answer is very, very simple. It copies what you're doing. So for example, if we're playing uplink, carrying the uplink drone, and you use Psychosis, every single one of your holograms is going to be carrying that uplink. But what happens if you throw away that uplink or score a touchdown? I know they're not called touchdowns, but we're just going to go with that for this video. And the answer is they don't do the proper thing. So what happens if you throw away the uplink drone and you use Psychosis while carrying the uplink drone? All of your holograms are going to continue to carry that uplink drone. Again, if you score a touchdown, all of your holograms are going to continue to carry the uplink even though you are no longer carrying that uplink. So, the point is if this ever happens to you and the enemy has that uplink drone and throws it away after using the Psychosis ability, you're going to want to look for that 1 hologram that's not carrying that uplink drone. The next thing I wanted to test with Psychosis was playing Fracture. Now in Fracture, if you have a whole bunch of Fracture fragments, what happens is there's this little kind of thing that floats behind your back. So what I wanted to test is if you use Psychosis, did all of your hallucinations also have the thing floating behind their back? But what actually happened was exactly the opposite of that. Every single one of your hallucinations did not have the thing floating behind their back. In fact, you didn't even have that little ball floating behind your back anymore. So if you want to trick your enemies into not knowing that you have a whole bunch of fracture pieces, just use Psychosis and that little ball floating behind your back will not show up any longer. So the final thing we tested was trophy systems versus the Hellstorm missile, and we tried this a bunch of different ways. The first way we tried it was just laying some trophy systems down beside us and then having the Hellstorm missile fall directly on top. Now, the first time we didn't explode the Hellstorm missile into a bunch of tiny missiles, and it killed us completely. Second time we did it, we exploded the Hellstorm missile in the air to a bunch of tiny fragments, and it still killed us. So that idea of the trophy system actually working and stopping the Hellstorm missile to try to make it not kill you didn't work. But we wanted to take it a step further. So what we were wondering is if the trophy system was actually above you, was it able to stop the Hellstorm missile before it hit you? So let's say there was like a big ledge above you, you threw a trophy system up there, would it be able to stop the trophy system before it hit the ground where you were on? The way we tested this is we actually put some trophy systems at the edge of a map and flew the Hellstorm missile off the side of it. Now, we've tried this many times, and almost every single time nothing happened, except for once when we exploded the Hellstorm missile right before it hit the ground. The trophy system went off and said it countered a little bit of the Hellstorm missile. Some of the Hellstorm missiles still hit, but we could only get this to happen once, and I don't know why it worked that time and no other time after that. We tried to recreate it, and it never worked. Only one time did a trophy system actually counter a bit of the Hellstorm missile, and the Hellstorm missile was well below where the trophy system was actually set. So, if you guys have any ideas whatsoever what happened there, leave it down in the comment section below. We couldn't figure it out. I don't know what happened. It really makes no sense to me. But if you have any ideas, maybe we'll try to recreate it on a future episode. But like I said, let me know what you think down in the comment section. What happened, and why was the Hellstorm missile countered by the trophy system in that circumstance, but none of the other ones? But that is all I got for you guys, so I hope you enjoyed this episode of Black Ops 3 5 Things, and if you did, it would be fantastic if you could hit that like button. Like I said, let's see if we can get this video over 5,000 likes. That would be absolutely amazing, and it's always so much appreciated. But if you are new to the channel, it would be awesome if you could hit that subscribe button. I upload new Call of Duty videos every single day of the week, and if that's something that interests you, that red subscribe button is sitting there with your name on it. But you can check out my Twitch, Twitter, and second channel down in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, peace out.